survivor of a boat that burns and explodes at 3 a.m. in the morning off the shores of California. It was like 33 passengers and one crew member had also perished in the wreckage, and the captain jumped off the boat. All this happened at, like I said, 3 a.m. in the morning, which is pretty odd to say the least. But yeah, I'm just gonna. That's pretty weird. At 3 a.m. is the devil's hour. You know what I'm saying? All these people, all those things happen. Coincidence? I think not. Like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already, guys, and make sure you check out some other videos. But uh, but yeah, that's pretty weird. They would be on a cruise line. I mean, they were going from Santa Monica to one of these islands or something like that. But like I said, perish. I mean, this caught on fire at 3 a.m. How come the captain didn't tell everybody? They have these intercoms. They have intercoms. They have ways of communication. Like, it must have been set off to where he couldn't tell anybody stopped, or this was either done on purpose, or um, it was very close to the fuel lines, which means it's gonna explode very shortly after it had caught on fire. So yeah, that's weird to say the least. Uh, yeah, and then you got this huge storm off the coast. I even have rain here. I'm in Brownsville, Texas. We got like a ton of rain. There's a huge storm, Dorian. It was California. It basically smashed into Bahamas. 5 perished over there. You got all these mass, shootings here in Texas. Also, because like I said, I'm in Brownsville, Texas. The one in Pasadena, and then the other one. The guy was mental. And Trump's been people are mental, and a lot of people are dissing Trump for certain things. But I'm sorry, he's right. There are a lot of mental wackos here in the United States, and I'm not saying there's not other places, but United States has the highest rating for inside of our own country of shootings like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just 1 month in the beginning, like they said in the news, beginning of August, and then at the end of August happened the same way. It ended how it began in August, and so far, there's 4 months left in this year. We already beat all of last year's records of shootings. You know what I mean? We already beat all of last year's records of shootings. We got 4 more months. Something's gonna go down somewhere because it just does. We're catching up, with end times. You know what I mean? The economy's gonna collapse. It's all the economy's doing fine. It's gonna collapse sooner or later, people. Like it or not, that's just what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And the government's gonna turn on religion for whatever reason. Um, there's a lot of also future problems. Warming is gonna get worse. You know what I mean? Uh, it's getting hotter every day. It's getting when it's hot. This was the hottest record season, on record ever. In August, July and August was the hottest record-breaking times that we've seen in record United States of America. Not just like I said, United States, not just one place. It was everywhere. Everywhere was super hot as hell. You're talking every day being over 100 degrees here in Brownsville, Texas. Every day with the wind, with hardly any windbreaker, and you know, all these things is making it even crazier. It's the polar ice caps are melting. When you look at a map of the world, they always hide Antarctica. Why is that? Antarctica is one of the only places, or the only place that is owned by multiple countries. You know what I'm saying? You could fit 7 at the very least, 7 United States, you know, probably inside of Antarctica. It's a huge, huge, huge chunk of ice. And when that melts over, which is slowly melting over, um, you know, that's why they're saying things are going to be underwater. New York going to be underwater. California is going to be underwater. Florida underwater. Now look, Florida's already, even right now, getting hit by huge hurricanes. You know, times are getting worse. They're not gonna get better. Bahamas resident brings 97 dogs into her home to give shelter during the hurricane. Hurricane Dorian unleashes 220 miles per hour wind gusts as it slams the Bahamas. See, it slammed in the Bahamas at 220 miles per hour. This was at level 5 hurricane. This was the strongest hurricane on record to ever hit the Bahamas. On top of that, you see what I'm saying? The strongest hurricane on record to hit the Bahamas. Kansas University faculty wants Chick-fil-A banned. She really big up right before the wedding. Bride is her telling groom she took a really big dump before the wedding. I took a really big dump. Everyone takes dumps. Who cares? USPS identifies Mary Granados, 29-year-old, as letter carrier, the one that was in the Texas. Like I told you, that was one of the ones that guy, one of the second massacre here that happened in Texas recently. You see what I'm saying? This is all recent, September 1st. Look at that pretty young thing, man. She could have been, my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, God, you know, teen went blind after eating only Pringles, fries, ham, and sausage. What? Oh, so that's all he ate. So if you only ate Pringles, fries, ham, and sausage, you're gonna go blind. So, you gotta change up what you eat. A teenager in the United Kingdom described as a fussy eater. Oops, where did it go? Hold on. His vision due to a strict diet of Pringles, French fries, processed ham and sausage. No, duh, that's garbage, bro. It, those internal medicine shows a boy suffered from nutritional neuropathy, a dysfunction of the optic nerve caused by diet nutrients required for nerve fibers in the eye to function. The condition can lead to permanent vision loss if untreated. So yeah, he needs to go eat some broccoli or something. Okay, yeah, these are the same things we were just reading. Trump's tweet included image from specific spy satellite. What? His tweet included image from specific spy satellite. Amateur's fine. What the hell is that? And it's like a damn huge rocket. Children's golf hit Hurricane Dorian threats us. Turns head to golf. Trump doesn't. Trump doesn't think ever heard of Category 5 hurricane for such storm unit since he took office. Hold on, let me look at this one. Amateur satellite trackers say they believe an image tweeted by President Trump on Friday came from one of America's most advanced spy satellites. advanced by satellite. Iran, USAF. Issued by Trump Friday came from where one American advance. The image almost certainly came from a satellite known as USA 224, according to Marco Langbroek, a satellite tracker based in the Netherlands. The satellite is launched a national reconnaissance office in 2011. Almost everything about it remains highly classified. But Langbroek says that based on its size and orbit, most observers believe. Hold on. Oops, wrong one. Mm-hmm. Basically a large telescope, not unlike the Hubble Space Telescope. Langberg says, but instead of looking up in the stars, it looks down to the Earth surface to make very detailed images. Crazy. Hurricane Dorian, Bahamas. Residents bring nice and dogs. A Bahamas resident who runs a refuge for stray dogs says about 97 in terms of protecting from Hurricane Dorian. That's nice of him. It's a lot of stray dogs. They look pretty clean for stray dogs. Probably people let them outside or something. That's really nice of her. Look at the dogs in the background. How stupid they look. That's funny. Damn, hold on. My arm is hurting. Oh.